Hi Kunal, good evening.
Hello,
Hi, so we meet again. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Great.
What about you?
I'm good, thank you. All right, Kunal, so how was your day today?
It was good. No
Good.
complaints about the day.
It was okay, fine. I did spend a lot of time ordering a lot of stuff. No, this some like pretty big sales are going on, and I
Okay.
decided to order a new phone for myself, a new iPad. So definitely, it was a good day for me.
Okay.
What about you, like in terms of tech gadgets and stuff? Are you like, do you keep up with the latest technology?
Yeah, I'm into tech, but like I said in last session, I really don't have money right now. So
Yeah. All right. All right. But like, do you prefer Android or do you prefer iOS? A very controversial topic, but yeah.
I have not used iOS, so I
iOS
want to use
yet.
an iOS.
Okay. Probably in the future.
Probably in the future, I'll buy myself an Apple
I
phone.
yeah, I definitely hope you do very soon. All right. Okay. So tell me a little bit more about like what kind of. I think I sort of probably forgot. Oh, I think you are still working for Wipro, no? Getting trained for Wipro.
Yeah, you have a good memory.
Yeah, I do. I wish I had this memory when I was in school, though. I did not have it back then.
Okay.
So, what about the training? How is it going?
It's going good. No
Okay. All right.
sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to do it. Nevertheless, you
Yeah.
don't have any other choice.
Right. So how do you spend your day? Like, what is your day-to-day routine?
It's a boring routine, nothing exciting. Just get up,
Uh-huh.
eating.
I can't hear you clearly.
You can't hear me? Is it good?
Better, better. Please go on.
Better.
Yeah.
I'm using my mobile hotspot right now, so that must be the reason.
Maybe, maybe.
Sometimes the network is not good on the mobile hotspot. In the
Which
Wi-Fi,
network do you use and
I
which
use
company?
Geo.
Ah, Jio. You would not believe, but I have two towers right outside my house together, and
Mhm.
I still have a bad Jio network. Both of them are Reliance. So I don't know what to say here.
Okay. Geo started off very good, but their service started to degrade.
Degrade. Yeah.
Airtel, many people prefer Airtel now.
Airtel. Okay. But Airtel also has increased the prices, no? Both of them have
Yeah,
increased
prices
very
everybody is increasing.
high. Yeah, right. But do you like prefer Jio? I use both Airtel as well as Jio.
Both are good, I think, but
Okay,
I feel Airtel is a bit better.
bit better. All right.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah, so you were telling me about your routine.
nothing much to tell. It's a boring routine.
All
Just
right.
get up, do the job, do the training,
Uh-huh.
and after that you're free. I do something. I'm at home currently,
Uh-huh.
so do the home chores. If any work is there, just do that.
Uh-huh.
If I get a chance, watch a movie.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm really not into it nowadays, so
Mm-hmm.
just bored. Then
All right.
once again the loop starts next day.
Same routine. All right. So how many hours do you have to sit for the training?
It's 9 hours.
9 hours? All
Yeah.
right. And
But it feels nothing because in my last job that I worked, I used to work for 10 hours. If you
you
remember, I
mentioned,
told you.
yeah, you mentioned that you used to work
So
for 10
after
hours.
that job, these kind of things feel nothing to me.
Hmm. But like apart from you had a lot of work, but were you at least satisfied with the monetary aspect or not?
No, because it's a fresher job, na.
Hmm. Of
So
course.
you'll get according to a fresher salary.
That's
You
but they
can't
will
expect
make
also
you work
much.
hard. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Once you get a bit of experience, then you can negotiate your salary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even for freshers, I'm bad at the negotiation. I don't know why. I just can't
Most
negotiate.
people are. Most people are. No?
Yeah, I mean, freshers also negotiate. They get a good deal. Like
Mm.
I'm saying a deal. Many people negotiate.
Mhm.
Uh, you would first I was surprised that even these kind of things happen. But
Mhm.
my friend told that no, it happens.
No.
So I did
That's
a little bit of negotiating, but I did little bit. I never satisfied. I don't know why.
okay. Did it work for you though?
Yeah, a little bit. It increased like 2-3 thousand rupees
Uh,
negotiation.
all right, all right.
But some people are really good and they like take it to uh 7-8 thousand. More than
7,
that,
8.
10,000. I'm talking about the increment, not the salary.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same, got it. All right. No, the thing is, I think because we live in a country where unemployment is so high that we somehow just feel lucky enough to get a job. No,
Yeah, you see those
that,
videos where people are, pushing and shoving for walk-ins.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Uh,
insane.
Hmm. Yeah, but we just feel fortunate enough to like get a job, and that is probably why we agree to whatever they say. However, once you gain experience, you become more confident, and once you know your worth and your value, then it feels better to negotiate. I'm still like you. I would agree with whatever numbers they say. I won't negotiate even after having experience. So if I'm getting work from home, I'll happily agree to whatever they are ready to pay.
No, mine won't be work from home. After the training, I would have to go to the office.
Yeah. Which city?
Currently, they have not told me the place, so
Place. Yeah.
they would give me according to the business requirements they told
Mm-hmm.
me at the
All
starting.
right. Okay.
Let's hope
Okay.
where they give me.
But like, what would you prefer? Which part?
I would prefer Pune or Bangalore.
Pune or Bangalore? Really, Bangalore? Sure, with the traffic.
Yeah, Bangalore traffic. More than traffic, recently, in the recent days, there's a shortage of water over there.
What? Yes, we were seeing during the
That is
summer.
more dangerous than traffic.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. And you still want to like move there probably?
I don't know. But Pune would be my best. If they give me Pune, I would be very happy.
Ah,
No,
okay.
Bangalore is a very high priority because their headquarters is over there and
Mm-hmm.
they require a lot of people over there.
All right.
I just think that they might give me over there. It's not my
Uh-huh.
personal like. I want to go to Bangalore, but if this water shortage thing was not there, na, I would
Mm-hmm.
definitely choose Bangalore.
Well, you'll probably have to learn Kannada though.
Yeah, that is also a big thing over there.
Issue. Yeah, I've been seeing so many, reels and videos on the internet.
Mm.
People Bangaloreans, I don't know if that's a word, bashing, Hindi speakers and all that. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
scaring me a little.
I have
I
studied 2 years in Visakhapatnam in South. There, I
okay.
have faced a little bit of the same thing.
Oh,
Like,
really?
yeah, so people are very attached to their regional language, and they
Mm-hmm.
don't take it very nicely if someone talks in a different language.
Oh, okay. Right.
There's that type of mentality that they are coming from a different place, and why are you coming in our place?
Mm-hmm.
So things of that sort.
All right. But it
Mm,
does not make sense, no? Like I would, if somebody were to visit Maharashtra, nobody would force them to learn Marathi, right? Before
yeah, it's just a place thing. Every
place.
place people are very different.
Different, yeah, definitely. Maharashtrians are though very welcoming and very open. Same for Chhattisgarh, I think. Very
Mm.
welcoming people. Yeah. All right. So my
And
brother was in Bangalore for 3 years. He did his graduation from there, but he never faced any sort of problem. So whenever I like show him these reels, he's like, I never faced any issue or any barrier with the language. But probably because he was in a university where there were a lot of North Indians.
mm,
Probably that is why, but he never faced any issue there in Jain.
there also a lot of news comes regarding all this type of thing that we just talked about. Like
Yeah,
the local peoples, like if you have a company, if you are putting a board, you have to put that in Kannada. In English,
yeah.
they break it down.
They break it down, they take it down.
Yeah, and
I mean, it's a good thing that you're respecting your culture and your language. I mean, we all should do that, especially people who speak in
I
Hindi don't do that, no? So I think it's a
mm,
great thing, but you definitely need to consider, no, like the kind of reels that we are seeing, it's a little insensitive, too insensitive to force somebody to learn a language when they're coming to a particular city, especially on a temporary basis for a job or something. So you cannot
Yeah.
expect a person to do that in such a short span of time.
Yeah, it's just people being very rude, and I feel that somewhere this regional politics also comes because I think many people, try to instigate these kind of people who are
Hmm.
doing these kind of things. They try
Yeah.
to put it in their head that do these kind of things towards the Hindi speaking people or the different language speaking people. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel that is also playing a crucial role in all these things
Absolutely.
happening.
Absolutely.
But
Hmm.
there are bad people everywhere. I
Of
don't,
course.
I
Of
don't,
course.
um, you know, put it on one community.
Of
Like,
course. Of course. Definitely. You would find good and bad everywhere, no? Wherever you go, you'll find both good and bad.
yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
Hmm. All right. So are you like into politics? Do you keep up with
Yeah, I like following politics, what is going on.
all
I
right,
find it
all
a
right.
bit interesting
Okay.
because I
Really?
feel politics is in every walk of life. Politics is there
Yeah, yeah,
in
true.
business, in personal life.
Mm-hmm. Okay, all right.
So,
So
just,
you
it,
keep
it, it really brings out the good and bad side of humans. Like,
true, true.
to what extent they can do to gain
Hmm. Yeah,
wealth, fame.
right.
Like, it
Yeah.
really tests people.
All right. So
There's
which party do you support?
I, I think BJP does a good job,
BJP. Okay,
but still they have to do a lot of good things.
of
Like I'm
course.
not satisfied with their work.
Okay, all right. But
Do you
still,
mind sharing your political ideology?
I don't know actually. I mean, I used to be a
Do you follow
Congress
politics
supporter.
or
Not, I don't keep up with it honestly, but when I go to vote, I vote BJP.
okay?
Yeah, I vote BJP, even though my father always tries to convince me to cast a vote for Congress, but I eventually go there and cast a vote for BJP. But apart from that, I don't keep up with politics. Like, I'm not that
Okay.
into it. Yeah. So, no, like, I don't keep up with it regularly. I do probably with a little bit with international, but not no, I don't like go into depth when it comes to politics. It's something that it's just not my cup of tea. I do like,
Mm.
you know,
Does it
space.
become very, uh,
I don't
strong?
understand half
Does it?
of the things. The thing is that I don't understand half of the things. Like it was so
Is it
difficult for me when I was giving a competitive examination and I had to study about Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. It was so difficult for me to understand how many members are there and this and that. So no, I
well, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and not politics.
I mean, but it is like when we talk about it, MLAs, this, that. So it was very confusing for me, and it has always been. I was very bad at civics, politics, constitution. So I'm just bad at it, I guess. That
Mhm.
is all that I would say. Yeah, but as I said, I would still support BJP, but because I like Modi. If I'm being very, no,
What is one thing that you like?
of course the kind of relations that he has built in the international like no
Stage.
international sphere, the kind of relationships he has actually built over the years, so
Mm-hmm.
that is something that I definitely appreciate, because definitely the kind of reputation India had and now it has definitely gotten way better after
Mm-hmm.
no Modi became the prime minister, so that aspect.
Indians are a bit more respected in the world. Earlier,
World,
it was not like that.
not like that.
People used to see us as inferior humans.
Inferior. They still do, but better than before at least. It is
Yeah, better
definitely
than before.
way better than before. Yeah. So that is one aspect that I definitely like when it
Mhm.
comes to the Modi government. But apart from that, let's hear your opinions probably.
About Modi.
Yeah, like why do you like what do you know about like what do you see about Modi or the BJP government? Like why do you support them since you're into politics?
Yeah, so a very strong subject.
Yeah.
Let's keep it light, I would say.
Well,
So I think
you cannot even expect me to make it, complicated because I don't know much about it. So I won't
not,
really have much to say here.
not complicated because these kind of discussions become very
They can
heated
become
sometimes.
heated and controversial. But we are both supporting the
Yeah,
same
yeah, that's what I was going to say.
party. Yeah.
if we were on the opposite ends, then it might have turned into something else.
Yeah, yes, sure.
But when it comes to like supporting BJP, I feel like they are doing a good job for the country. And you can, if you follow the stock market, you can see that as well. Like in
Mm-hmm.
the investors, they are buying more stocks, and
Mm-hmm.
there is more in interest from the foreign investors from
Okay.
all around the world in India, and people are investing in India. So that is
Mm-hmm.
the business aspect. Development aspect, like every poor people is getting some kind of empowerment, like they are getting gas, then their homes are built, their water is there, and culturally also BJP is doing a good job, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Congress should not be voted again because they had so much chance, but still they didn't make the country good.
Uh, yeah. Right. But
That's not
I
good.
was definitely surprised with the recent no elections with like the majority being given to the other party in UP instead of BJP. So that was something that I was surprising, I think, to the entire
In
nation.
UP, in
UP,
UP you're
no?
talking about?
Yeah, it's UP, yes. So I don't think Yogi Adityanath party has actually got the majority. Or is it?
No, no, they got the majority, but the competitive party, that is Samajwadi
Yeah,
Party,
Samajwadi
they got more seats than before.
seats.
It's
Okay, all
not that
right. So the
it's not
majority was still BJP. All right,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right, all right.
majority is still BJP. But the
Okay.
most interesting fact is that Ayodhya lost.
Yes,
BJP lost Ayodhya.
Ayodhya, which was surprising, no?
It is one of the most surprising things I think in the history of
Yeah,
politics.
definitely.
Like
Considering,
the
yeah,
wave that was going on over there at that time, and
mm,
I don't know what happened. BJP
yeah,
lost in that seat.
of course, of course. No, especially like considering all of the things that were done to finally make the Ram Mandir, and after that, so of course, it was, I think, pretty surprising and shocking.
Yeah, this will be a case study for all the political people who will be joining. Like, how did they lose?
Lose,
Because the
yeah.
wave was so grand at that time. Like,
Uh,
it was insane. Like
mm-hmm.
people was yeah, politics is all about the narrative that you build,
Yeah.
and on the ground it is completely different sometimes. So I feel
Mm-hmm.
that might be the issue.
Mm. So, on the international sphere, which country or which nation do you think has the strongest governance or strongest government?
In terms of military and money power, so that
Yeah,
would
I
be.
mean, overall, if we talk about something like as an overall, which
Hmm.
nation? Of course, every nation has their own, no, flaws and all that, but still, like on like what
The
kind of governments?
strongest is hands down America now.
America.
They literally control the whole world. On
Absolutely.
UN also they have their final say.
Hmm.
Every like indirectly they are controlling the whole world.
Hmm.
Indirectly,
Definitely.
and
I won't
I
say controlling, but influencing.
yeah, influencing.
Yeah.
But nowadays a new world order is coming, like China
Hmm.
and India, like this
China,
five
India.
five countries are coming, BRICS,
Hmm.
Brazil, Russia,
Hmm.
India, China, and South Africa.
South Africa.
So
Hmm.
they have made a new group. It's like a
Hmm.
new world order.
Yeah.
Now it's shifting from the West to India and China.
India and China.
China to has become almost
Has, but it has somehow always been, I think, a part of that, no? China, even Russia, I guess.
part of the communist something.
Like, has been always a strong country. That is what I'm trying to say. Like, with a strong military, strong nation in general has
Russia was a strong country. It got broken up. Like before,
broke.
it was the
Hmm.
Soviet Union, so it was
Soviet.
very powerful.
Hmm. Hmm.
So many people say that America has the hand in breaking up of the Soviet Union into
Hmm.
Russia and all the different
Hmm.
countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, and China was not so powerful from before. China has become recently because under the leadership of this Communist Party.
Uh-huh.
So they told that we will not have so much distraction around the elections. We will have one
Hmm.
person, and
Hmm.
we are going to skyrocket the country into
Hmm.
like insane
Hmm.
heights.
Hmm.
In the corona time, if you remember, they built a huge hospital in like 3 days,
For in
like
3 days, yeah.
20-story hospital.
Oh, I didn't know that. I know that they built a
Yeah,
facility, but I did not know.
they built it very quickly.
Okay, in 3 days.
3 days, yes.
Okay.
And if you know about the history of like Singapore, they got the independence after us, but they are a
Okay.
more prosperous country than us right now.
They were colonized. I never knew that.
Yeah, they were colonized by the British.
Britishers, all right. Okay.
British literally colonized half the world.
Half of the world, actually more than half of the world. All right.
Do you
So,
know the
and
Commonwealth Games?
yeah, I am aware of it.
You have heard it. So
Of course,
that is played by the countries who were ruled by the British.
British shore. Okay, that's an interesting fact. Well, Singapore, no, it's a small. I mean, it's a small place. The population also has to be considered. India literally now has is on the top when it comes to the population.
Mhm.
We are the country with the largest population, and it's not something to be proud of,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, absolutely. Until
Yeah,
unless you don't utilize it properly.
and yeah, true. Hmm. And you see that no
Mm,
matter, see the population is one of the reasons you can never eradicate poverty from here. No matter how strong of a government we have,
mm.
no matter how much of taxes we pay, we still can never eradicate due to the population that we have. Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, the income inequality though is becoming very big.
Always,
But I think
yes.
eventually people will come out of poverty if they want to.
Hmm.
I'm using a if. I think sometimes it's the mentality. I might sound a bit rude, but
Uh,
sometimes people themselves don't want to uplift themselves.
hmm. But see
And
that there is a part of that poor. When we say poor, no, then there's a part of even like that particular sector. I won't say sector, it's not a sector as such, but even that no, sphere, there's a part of it which somehow I feel like they don't have any idea whatsoever, like what is going on in the world. So there's a slum area, okay, near my
they're like
house.
the tribes.
They not even tribes, like I mean, they are people, they don't even know their age. They don't have an I actually tried asking one of the girls, like, why do you not probably join a school, a government school? She was
What
like, I don't
response
have
did
an
you get?
Aadhaar card. She said, I don't have an Aadhaar card. I said, so
Okay.
go and get one. She said, I don't know my age. I said, say anything, no, whatever age. She said, ah, no, 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 no. And then she just left after getting some food from me. So they live in this slum area, and it's
Mm,
right like beside my house. There's a highway, and beside that there's this slum area.
mm,
And the people would come every day, the small children, no, the small kids, they come every day for food and all that. And when you ask them to work or like to help you with the house chores or something, they deny. They take
mm,
food and then they just go away, or they'll
mm,
just go away if you try asking them, convincing them to
mm,
do some house chores for you.
mm.
So I guess like these people who do not even know what is going out there in the world, they cannot even understand basic Hindi. They only speak Chhattisgarhi,
Okay.
the regional language. They don't even understand Hindi that well.
Mm.
So it's like they're completely
Cut off from the world.
cut off, yeah, from the world.
Yeah, I get it because even I have seen those kind of people. They live nearby, so
Hmm.
they kill pigeons and they eat that, or sometimes they buy vegetables. They
Hmm.
usually beg and earn their living.
Hmm.
So
I've
it's like
seen them catching pigs here, and like you cannot even do anything, no, because how are they going to survive if they do not even like? And I did ask my father if it was legal, and he said, yeah, it's okay, it's legal for them. They can actually kill pigs and all that. So
is it
yeah, they'll literally capture pigs from
mm,
across
from
the
a,
street, and then they take it, and then they like. So my father says they
they eat
own
it.
these pigs. They just let them out so that they can like
Mm.
eat and grow big, become big. And once they become big, they will take them back, then cut it
Oh.
and eat it.
They are
So
only leaving the pigs, huh?
yeah, yeah, so that they can go out in the world, become eat a lot of food.
Okay,
They cannot feed them,
I,
no, of course they don't have themselves.
I
They don't have
understand the
anything
logic.
to feed
It's like a
themselves.
poultry farm.
Yeah, but a different one. So they let the pigs out there. They would just
Okay,
they would just put some sort of mark and then they leave them out. And once
okay,
they grow, once they gain
mm,
some weight, they take them back and then they eat. So
okay.
yeah, like they don't even have to take care and then they can enjoy. No?
It's really curious to know what happened in their
Yeah,
family line. How did they
family.
become such people?
Yeah, but they're smart. Hmm? Definitely. What do you think about Americans? I mean, in general, I see a lot of reels and they seem very dumb to me.
Yeah, even I can't understand. Like such a great nation, like they are on top of literally every field you name it.
Uh,
Still, the average American is so dumb. People say it.
yeah, and they bash Indians. I don't know. I've seen many videos and it has changed my mind completely on how I used to see Americans as a
America.
kid. No,
Hmm.
America or Americans as a kid. But now my like I probably never would want to be there in America. Like I would never want
When
to
you
live
see
as
the
a kid.
streets,
Yeah, the streets and the people,
yeah,
like they lack logic, common sense, everything.
I
Most of them.
think it's really brutal in America. I feel because there I feel you can see the real inequality. Like the rich are rich and the poor are literally poor.
Mhm.
So it's a very brutal country to live in.
Definitely.
And if you don't
Definitely.
have money, you won't be able to survive.
Absolutely.
It's a
Absolutely.
dangerous country as well because the laws are very unique over there. Like you
Yeah.
can keep a gun, you can buy a
Gun.
gun more easily
Yeah.
than you can buy grocery.
Groceries. Hmm.
And some places I have read
Yeah.
that
Hmm.
if you do a theft of under some monetary target, like say $100, if you do some theft before $100, the law will won't do anything to you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. That's weird.
that's really weird.
All right. Actually,
And
the
they're
rules are
they're
different for each state, I
yeah,
think.
states have a lot of power. Not like in
Power.
India, like the states don't have much power. Like
Yeah.
it's really controlled by the center. There,
Central.
the states have a lot of power.
Yeah. Since they're a union, no, 52 or 54 states, and they have different constitutions. Did you know that each state has its own flag as well?
I didn't know that.
Every because so America became a country when 52 states together, so 52 different nations decided
Mhm.
to come together, so they are a union, and which is why they have different rules for each state. Apart, for example, for us in India, 18 is the legal age, but for them some state can have 16, some state can have
16.
18. Yeah, and they have different flags as well.
Mm.
So yeah, the majority of the power is not in the hands of the central government. Maybe probably that is why they are so good at like development with the development and all that.
Mm.
No, because the states have power, not like India.
Might be.
Hmm. All right, great. So it was definitely great hearing your perspective as well in
Yeah,
terms of
it's time to end
politics.
up the session.
Yeah, I have another one. I wish I could stay longer and talk to you though, but I do have another one. However, it was again really nice talking to you,
Yeah,
and
same here.
hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye then. Take care.
Bye. Take
Good
care.
night.
Good night.